Hello my loves, this is Mridula Bhaskar and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I am a professional makeup artist, a bridal makeup artist, and I am here to help you all and share knowledge about makeup, whether it's here on YouTube or on Instagram. So make sure to follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel to learn lots of makeup tricks. Whatever I know, I'm gonna teach it all. So welcome to seeing my bare naked face. We're gonna test out some makeup brushes. Today's makeup brushes is something that I picked up on Amazon, okay? Of course, every makeup brush kit or any product for that matter has its pros and its cons. But this makeup brush kit is something I wanted to show all of you because the pros are a little more than the cons. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's jump into the video. You get a set of 17 makeup brushes. You heard me right, 17 makeup brushes for 1299 rupees. It is a steal, you guys. This is very good quality. Everything is synthetic hair, okay? So it's very good quality, long lasting. I think it's gone through a couple of washes as well. So I have tested out all of it. So let's start seeing what this brush kit is all about. So these are the face brushes of the brush kit, okay? There are 5 face brushes and I'm gonna go through it one by one. The first brush is a flat top kabuki brush, okay? It's nice, flat, and it's pretty dense. It doesn't have too much of weight. Unless I put too much pressure, the bristles don't bend. Next, I have 2 angled brush, okay? One is nice and fluffy, another one is also fluffy, but it is a little thinner than the other brush. The next brush is going to be a powder brush. So this particular brush is nice, fluffy, dense, and it's very nice, you know, to buff powder all over your face. And for pointed application, we have another powder brush, which is the beautiful thing about this. This is very thin and nice. It goes right inside your eye. So a beautiful brush. I have a set of 12 eye brushes over here, okay? All these are made of synthetic fibers. Nothing is real hair. So I'm going to talk about each brush in detail now. First is this concealer brush over here, okay? So this goes perfectly to buff out concealer, whether it is under the eyes, above the eyes, or high points of your face or anything of that sort. So next I have the eyebrow brushes, okay? One is a spoolie, a very nice spoolie which is nice and flexible. Another one is an angled brush. And then I have 2 eyeshadow application flat brushes, okay? So these are the flat brushes. Generally shimmers apply very well when you use flat brushes. And I have a set of 4 blending brushes, okay? I'm going to show it to you one by one. So this is a nice and fluffy flat blending brush, okay? So basically it is tapered over here, so it can fit nicely into the crease and blend. So next I have an angled blending brush, okay? It's a nice fluffy angled blending brush which is very nice for blending. It fits perfectly in the eye. And then I have a dome shaped blending brush over here. And then I have a normal blending brush which we generally use for blending, okay? So this is not very big, it's not very small. Since this is the only normal blending brush we have, I like the idea of it not being too big. And then I have a lip brush over here, okay? A very nice lip brush. Actually, I did use it. You can see it's stained. And then I have 2 flat brushes over here, okay? These are amazing brushes, you guys. I do use brushes like this. If you're watching my Instagram tutorials and Instagram classes that I take every weekend, you will see that these brushes are something which I use quite often. It can be to carve out my brows, or it could be to clean any mistake that I've made. So my face is completely prepped and primed, okay? So I'm gonna go in with a concealer. First I'm using the Swiss Beauty concealer in the shade 05. I'm going in with a concealer brush which I said is very similar to the PAC concealer brush. Okay, so loving the application of this particular brush. I told you all the shape is perfect, everything is nice, it goes nicely into the eye, and application is also very nice. So let's move on. So I have dotted the Lakme 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte Foundation on my face. Now taking the flat top kabuki brush and I'm just gonna stipple away. Wow. Okay, let's ignore the shade of this foundation, okay? It's a super duper summer shade for me. So let's ignore the shade of this foundation. We can always make it up with a highlighting concealers. Okay, so that was a beautiful blend of the foundation as well. I really like this particular brush as well. Actually, it's not very stiff. It's not very, it doesn't give way too much as well. It's got the correct balance. So I'm really liking this particular brush to, buff the foundation out. Love it. I'm going in back with this foundation brush and just buffing out the product. So with respect to the concealer blending with this particular brush, if you're going in with a little thicker product, say a cream product, okay, than a liquid, I think it will leave a little bit of streaks, okay, unless you are very good at buffing with this particular brush. Like you have to go in this motion. The moment you swipe a little bit, it's creating a lot of lines, so you really have to keep that in mind. So now I'm going in with this smaller powder brush. It fits perfectly in between my eye. Okay, I'm just going there and placing the powder. Very nice for baking also. Okay, usually you guys know I don't bake. Okay, I am doing it today just to see that if there is enough powder that can be picked by this particular brush, and if it blends the powder after it's baked, does it blend it out? These are the tests that we need to put powder brushes through. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So I'm also going to apply a compact powder just to test out this fluffy brush over here. Okay, so I'm going to take the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop compact powder. I list all the product details below. Okay, and I'm just going to stipple the product, like pat the product all over my face just to see how well this particular brush functions. It feels so heavenly on the face, you guys. It's so soft. Okay, so let's get bronzing. So I am using the Sugar Contour de Force palette. As usual, I love this particular, product. You know that. I'm taking the bigger angular brush, okay? I'm not gonna contour. I'm just gonna bronze, bring some warmth to my face, and that's about it. So next I'm going to use the Stay Quirky blush with the angular brush, okay, the smaller angular brush. Everything seems like a tongue twister now to me. I love using angular brushes to apply blush, you guys. For the eyebrows, I always prefer a powder product, okay? Many of you know that very well because powders are very comfortable even for beginners. So in that way, I'm going to be using the Swiss Beauty palette. So I'm using the angular brush over here, which I had shown all of you, okay? And I'm just going to start filling in my brows. Very nice. Works. So I've pulled you in closer to show you the eye makeup. I'm going to be using the Infinite Look palette from Swiss Beauty. I'm not going to be showing you the colors in depth or anything. We'll keep that for another tutorial. But anyways, we will be testing out the brushes here. Very nice. I think that blended out really well, right? I'm going in with a little more deeper brown shade into my crease line, okay? So I'm going to be picking a deep green shade, okay, and I'm going to be applying that all over my lid like so. And I think the matte shades are being picked and placed very beautifully on the lid with these particular brushes. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm picking up a flat brush and I'm picking up a green pigment with that particular brush and applying it. Sometimes, with synthetic brushes, the shimmer just sort of vanishes into nothing. That's not happening with these brushes. So in that way, it's very, very nice. I'm taking the same angular brush, okay? I'm going in with a black shade and just creating a smoky liner over there. I'm taking the flat brush and just repeating the same matte shades that I used on top in the lower lash line, okay? I think it's pretty nice, okay? It is blending out the product very well and placement is also very nice. Picks the product well, places the product well. In love. There's a dome shaped blending brush which we never used, okay? So I'm gonna take a very dark brown and just pat it in the outer corner just to define the eyes a little more. Oh yeah. It's very nice for placing the product, okay? I wouldn't call it very nice to blend because it's way too stiff. It doesn't give that way to blend. So you can place the product and use the blending brush to blend it out. Just trying to use as much as possible so that you guys, get an idea of how actually it is. Okay, so the lipstick application is done and this brush is perfect. Okay, it's got that little bit of a curve on top, so you can sort of give a nice shape to your lip as well. So very nice brush again. This set of 17 makeup brushes is really worth the money. Okay, 1299 or so, and this whole set is really worth. You can definitely create decent makeup looks with this particular brush. It could be cut crease, half cut crease, full cut crease, halo eyes, all that can be created. Few things like placement of glitter or certain shimmer shadows might not pick too well, and these are synthetic bristles, so they can be washed several times. It's easy to maintain and it doesn't get stained that easily as well. So definitely, if you ask me, do I need to pick this particular brush set? If you have loads of brushes already, then no need. But if you are looking for an affordable brush kit that you want to pick, in which you can create a variety of looks, this is definitely a makeup brush that you need to look at. I am a professional makeup artist and I lean a lot towards PAC makeup brushes and MAC makeup brushes and Pro Art makeup brushes, but I didn't expect that these brushes will work this well, because I have pulled out like brush kits from Amazon which are like 400 and it didn't perform really well. I think these days the brush quality and everything has improved a lot as well. So if you ask me, I'll definitely go for this set if I wanted a brush kit. So yes, my loves, we come to the end of today's video. I hope this video was helpful. I'll see you all in another video, but before you sign off, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a video. Don't forget to follow me on my other social media handles, which are listed down below in the description box. I love you all so much. Take care. Bye-bye.